Hey everybody, welcome to the Riley and Winfrey podcast. Thanks for stopping by. Sit back, grab some snacks, and enjoy the show. This week's topic, the story of how we got together and our romance.
Welcome to the Riley and Winfrey podcast.
Welcome.
This is Riley.
And this is Winfrey.
And this is Winfrey. Anyway, hi. I'm Riley. And this is the story of how we met!
No, you're Riley. That's obvious by the name of Riley and Winfrey podcast.
I don't know, some people may not understand.
So last time we were here, we were talking about our testimonies. But today, we want to talk about how we met.
How we met. We're married currently, so if any of you people out there wanted my wife, she's off the table.
Oh my gosh.
Just wanted to point that out.
Baby, nobody wants me.
Anyway. No, that's not true. Stop that. Stop that. I can list off several.
No,
But I'm not going to. I could. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to dox people. But you know who you are. Anyway.
Tell me after the podcast.
You know. We've had this conversation. Anyway. Oh
gosh, I'm already cringing. Here we go.
So our story is super cringe. super cringe because we're super cringy people. So
I'm cringe and I'm proud.
We're cringe and we're proud. Anyway. So we met on May 26, 2019.
The fact that you remember the day scares me.
It was a Sunday morning.
I didn't remember the day.
It was like 10:20 a.m. because we were waiting for the 10:30 the 10:30 service to start so we could go to lunch. we were going to go to lunch that day. So we went out to lunch.
This was before I was a real Christian.
This is before she was a Christian. This is just
I was
the day
going
we met.
to church, yet I wasn't a Christian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, she only went once. She only went once.
No, I had been going. Right?
Really?
Right, I was going to FCC for a while, like, before I stopped going.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't just
I met you the last day?
I guess so. It wasn't just one day, because I was going for a while.
I mean...
I don't know why, because I didn't believe any of it. So, like,
I
was just there.
Well,
I was just there.
I hadn't been going for long myself at that point. So, I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I was going to all the, like, college groups and everything. I wasn't even saved.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, I was there.
She went to college group. I wasn't in college group.
And I went to services.
I was in high school group.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh, no. Maybe it was high school group.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was.
Okay.
It was, okay.
2019.
I'm getting mixed up.
So I guess, yeah, high school group then.
Right. Whatever the group was.
It was high school.
Whatever the group was, I was going to that and I was going to services. I don't think it was like every
I don't remember seeing you back in 2019 except for that
It's
one
weird
day.
because like I felt like something calling me to be there, but I didn't believe.
Yeah.
I can't really explain like why I was there. Like I don't really know myself.
It was me. I was calling you.
No, I didn't know you.
So we talked that day and like looking back, she's like, I didn't know you. You're weird. You were weird. I was just trying to like stop talking to you. It was just so weird.
Okay, you thought that I
thought she was interesting. I wanted to get to know her. So we talked for half an hour, which she doesn't remember any of.
No, I don't.
Which is fine because I don't either.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
I bet you remember every word I said.
I don't remember every word.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, like, yeah. Anyway, so actually, I couldn't remember her name either from that. So I don't remember if we exchanged names actually. I don't.
All I know is I didn't know who you were until I like came back, like several years later.
Yeah, 2 years later. It was almost exactly 2 years actually.
Yeah, that's when I knew you because we had started being friends.
Yeah. So we started being friends after she came back in 2021. I don't remember what month, honestly. Probably May. But, so on the day we met, we went out to lunch and with our entire class, and I told her I would sit next to her at lunch.
And I was like, okay.
And she was like, okay. Okay, whatever. And then we had been so caught up talking, and you seemed like you were enjoying it. So if you weren't, you were really good at faking
I'm sure I was. I just don't remember that.
And we got in there, and there weren't two seats next to each other. There weren't two seats next to each other. So we had to sit apart, at separate ends of the table, actually.
Were you, like,
And
sad the whole time?
Yes, I was beating myself up.
Oh, my gosh.
Because I thought you were
the whole
be
time
sad.
I was, like, having fun, like,
Yeah.
eating a vegan burger and
you
chilling.
were having fun. And I just, didn't. And
Because you felt bad.
And even on the ride home, I never got a
my
chance
gosh.
to talk to you directly after that on that day, because I had to leave pretty quickly right after that meal, because we had something going on. Me and my family had something going on. I forgot what it was.
I forgot you said you would sit next to me.
And
My
then she
mind
forgot
was
me.
focused on, like, burger.
Lunch.
Yeah, lunch.
It's time for food.
Yeah, like, I didn't. My mind wasn't like, oh, like, is that guy gonna sit next to me?
And yeah, so that was that. There was that. Oh my gosh,
Oh my
I remember
gosh.
that day actually. The guy who we were going out to breakfast with, he was telling us funny stories. I just remember that. Anyway, and there was one about a Karen. That's why I remembered. It was a Karen story. Anyway,
Karen was a thing in 2019.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
When did that start? Like the Karen thing, the
Long
Karen
time ago.
joke. Really?
Yeah, I think I could be wrong.
I thought it was recent.
I mean, recent for us is several years ago.
Weird. Okay.
Anyway, 2 years later, I never
Big
forgot
jump.
her.
Big
Big jump. I never forgot my word.
Your goth crush.
To my gosh. But I didn't like you yet. I just wanted to be friends with you, and I felt bad that I said I was going to do something and I didn't, and like my first impression with you was like squandered by I don't keep my word because I didn't sit next to you. And for 2 years that bothered me.
It's okay.
Until you
It's
came
not
back.
that big of a deal that you didn't sit next to me.
Yes, it is. It's a very big deal.
sensitive, but not that sensitive.
It's a very big deal. I promise. It was a very big deal, especially for me.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
It's a big deal for you.
Anyway. 2 years later, I apologized because I saw her and I'm like, yes, this girl. I'm so sorry. So the first time I saw her, I walk up to her and it just blurts out like, I'm so sorry I didn't sit next to you at lunch 2 years ago. Saying it out loud now,
so
I was
weird.
so weird. It's so
Very
weird.
Like, I didn't remember. I forgot all
And she
about
forgot.
that.
She's like, oh, okay. And I think she was talking to like a bunch of people too. And I was just like in the middle of it all. I'm sorry I didn't sit next to you at lunch 2 years ago. She's like, oh, okay.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
And then I had to explain. You know, that breakfast thing. And
If you had like not said anything,
You
it
would've
would have
never
been
remembered.
fine,
Yeah.
and like we just like would have talked normally. Like,
But we wouldn't
you
have been
just,
such
like,
as good
made
friends
it-
because it made you intrigued to get to know me.
I was friends with someone at church, and we wanted like someone else to hang out with.
Yeah,
So we were trying to like decide,
yeah.
and we were like, oh, like we could hang out with Riley.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was a great idea.
I don't know where I was going with that. Why did I mention that?
I don't remember. But yeah, anyway, so we started talking. It's okay. We started talking. And we got to hang out more. And we went out and we hung out with our third friend. And we all like hung out and went to the dollar store. And went to Starbucks. And
Is that the first time we all hung out together? Like, what?
Yeah, that was the first time we all hung out together. We went to the dollar store. Because we went once
Right.
with...
It took a while for us to, like, all hang out.
Yeah. Because I couldn't just do it whenever I wanted. I had to, like, plan it out.
Right.
Everything had to be planned. So we went out and hung there. And then the second time we hung out, our third friend decided last minute to, like...
No, wait, before you go into that, the first time I hung out, I was, like, for some reason, I was, like, excited to see you.
Yeah.
Like, not
Yeah, I
because
remember
not
you
'cause
said
I
that.
liked you, but,
Yeah,
like...
you were just excited to see me.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
sweet.
really know why. I just was.
I was excited to see you, too,
And, like,
actually.
I didn't
was
really-
excited to hang
I
out with you.
I wasn't excited to hang out with the other person.
Oh, my God.
It was just, like, I wanted to see you.
I know. But it was still fun hanging out with that other person.
Well, yeah, it was.
But I know you really wanted to hang out with me.
It was-
Because I'm so
it was.
hot. And
No, that's not the reason.
I
No,
know.
what I mean is I wasn't, like, into you like that.
I know. But you wanted to, like, hang out with me. Get to know me. Like, that's how I felt about you. I wanted to get to know and hang out with you. I thought it would be really cool. Get to know you. But, our third friend decided... We were all going to hang out, and I'm sitting there for literally... I think I was sitting there 45 minutes before you showed up. Because you were
At
running late.
Starbucks?
Yeah, at Starbucks.
Oh, I was probably doing my makeup.
You were
I
running
take
late.
forever. I felt so bad that I was
And-
late.
And our friend was running late.
Because I was picking her up.
Because you were picking her up. And so I'm just chilling there. I ate like
sorry.
a chocolate croissant and like
I felt bad.
sparkling water. And I'm like waiting for y'all. And
Y'all?
And then last
Oh
minute,
my god.
in our group chat, Winfrey's like, I'm on my way to pick you up, third friend. And third friend says, I'm not feeling well. You guys just hang out. And I remember we were talking about it later. You said you almost, like, canceled because third friend didn't want to hang out. But you decided to come anyway because you had gotten all dressed up.
That
and
wasn't
ready.
when I was going to pick her up.
Yeah. You were going to pick her up.
Oh, was I?
Yeah. So we hung out for 7.5 hours. Because our third friend decided to set us up without telling us. And we were at Starbucks for several hours acting like idiots, and then we got like all the awkwardness out, and then we went out to lunch at Taquita, and then we went to the dollar store, or maybe we went to the dollar store first. I don't remember which one was first. Actually we went to the dollar store first, because gummy worms, and
What?
then we found Plague. That was when we found Plague.
Yeah.
Plague the Frog, and then...
Well, there was a like rubber frog that we found
Yeah, a keychain, and I still have it.
that we named Plague because of the 10
Plagues of
plagues.
Egypt.
Yeah. That's why his name's Plague.
And... how was the time we found that doll? Remember? We were sitting on the floor in Dollar Tree, and you broke down crying, and we were sitting
That
there
was
for 45
later.
minutes.
That was like
That was the same... No, that was the day. That was that day, baby.
no.
Yeah.
Wait.
It was that day. We
Okay,
went to
I
the
guess
dollar
you're right.
store. You broke down crying for 45 minutes, and you snuggled on my arm. And so we were with our third friend when we found Plague. But when we were on the floor, and you broke down crying into my shoulder for 45 minutes, that was when we got set up. And then after that, you were hungry, so we went to Casita. And then on our way back to Starbucks, you wanted to stop by your apartment to feed your cat.
Yeah.
Because you thought, you like sensed she was hungry. So we came back.
I didn't sense she was
Yeah, that's what you
hungry.
said. Like, I feel like my cat's hungry, so we're going to go feed her.
That sounds like something I would say.
I
I
know.
can sense when animals are hungry.
Yeah. But she's always hungry, because she's a brat.
No, she's always hungry for treats and wet
That's
food.
true. That's true.
She's hungry for what she thinks she can get.
Yeah. Because she begs.
Right.
But we went back, and you showed me around the apartment, and that's when I met your roommate, actually.
Didn't we like knock on her door? Cause she wasn't coming out, so like.
I think so. I think that's the only time I've seen in her.
I think she felt awkward.
Room. Yeah.
Like you being there. I don't know why.
I don't know. Sound big. Anyway. So you wanted to show me your room, and you did, and then we were playing with Sage, and we had a concert.
What do you mean?
We were singing church songs on.
Oh, metal worship?
No, we were singing like church songs, not metal worship.
I think we did both.
I think
did
the metal
church songs, and then I started playing like Christian metal.
Probably it, yeah. But we were like singing and dancing. Do you remember that? I think that was that day. And then I was like, I should probably go home because my mom was getting antsy. So, and then
you were nervous being alone with a girl.
Oh my gosh.
Because we like went in my room. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Fornication. We weren't even dating though. We were just hanging out.
But it was like a date that we didn't know was a date.
We didn't see it as a date. But I guess it kind of was, but not really.
We were like set up.
Yeah, we were set up.
But we didn't know till later.
And then
I don't know.
You were
it's
trying
weird.
to put that little purple dress on Sage. I'm the cat.
Oh yeah, the little.
You said
the
she's
little,
so cute, and I said you are cute.
It said.
You said no, the cat.
It said cute but psycho on
Yeah.
the little pet dress.
Yeah.
It didn't even fit her either. It was like, it's like meant for a kitten or something.
Yeah. Meant for like Sammy or princess size.
Yeah, I wish I still had that. It'd be funny.
It's probably on your roommate's cat.
Probably, yeah. It's okay. I didn't buy it, so.
Should probably why your roommate kept it. Anyway, after that, we started dating October 1st, 2021.
Immediately after that, yep.
Well, not immediately.
Kind of. I don't know what happened. I don't know why we just,
we were at church, and we were cuddling.
Oh,
before we started dating.
I was sad, and you were like, "Do you need a friend?" It was like your way of like moving in, because you were like, "You."
Well, I wasn't moving in. I was being nice.
You used that to your advantage to hold my hand.
I did that with other people before.
I'm teasing.
Did it with dudes before? Maybe not the whole
Okay,
game.
that's a little bit weird.
Like, come beside him. It's all right, bud.
Yeah, maybe you like sat next to them at church, but you wanted to like hold hands and cuddle with me, and you were like, "Oh, it's platonic. Don't worry." I was
not even admitting it to myself, but yes, okay, I liked you at that point. Definitely, I liked you a lot at that point. Okay.
Yeah. I was confused because you like said you wanted to be friends, but then you would like flirt with me.
Hold your hand.
So like I was very like I didn't know what was. And then when I found out you weren't single, so I was sad. And like I was jealous and I didn't know why because I was like I didn't know.
Well, I was, but I wasn't. But I was, but I wasn't. I'm not even.
Anyway, you can see why I was confused.
Yeah, I was confused myself, and it was part of my life. But we started dating officially October 1st, 2021.
Yeah.
And it was happy. It was a great week for me. I felt very in love. We didn't really like go on dates or anything during that week.
We just like said we were.
Oh no, that's not
I think
true.
what I said. Do you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah, do you want to be boyfriend?
That's like so cringe.
And then,
that's like what middle schoolers ask each other.
It was that Thursday, the 4th. We went out to Starbucks. That was like a whole heist in and of itself. The amount of planning that went into that.
Date?
Our Starbucks date.
You made it like a huge deal to like go to Starbucks.
I did. It was great. And then I had my first kiss with her. On the outdoor table.
That was my first kiss.
Didn't I kiss you?
I kissed you. I'm pretty sure I kissed you.
I'm pretty sure I kissed you.
I mean, maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, honestly. But yeah, there was kissing involved. There was definitely kissing.
This is the Christian channel. No talking about that.
Oh no, that's fornication, bro.
Oh my.
It's fornication. I'm telling you. But yeah,
No, it's not.
no, it's not. It's not fornication. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we went out to Starbucks. That was like the best date ever. That was our first official date, but I guess the day we got set up was our first unofficial date. Official, unofficial.
I don't know if that was a date, because we didn't know it was a date.
Yeah, we didn't know it was a date.
I guess we were just hanging out.
I'm counting the Starbucks date as our first official. October... Well, no, I guess we didn't get together on the first then.
No, I asked you out on the first. I said, do you want a date?
Right.
Or like, do you want to be boyfriend?
Well, because we broke up.
Super cringe middle
We
school.
broke up on a Sunday, and she like didn't know if she liked me or not, so we broke up.
Yes,
for 12 whole hours.
And I didn't know, like, or it was hard to, we couldn't really date because your parents were like restrictive.
Yeah, restrictive. So we weren't. So we broke up. And we broke up.
I felt really bad when we broke up
I
because
cried
I
4
wasn't
hours.
upset. He like called me,
I cried for 4 hours.
and I felt really bad because I wasn't crying.
That felt
And
wrong in my soul to break
I
up.
wasn't like. I felt really bad because I was not upset because I wasn't in love with you yet.
She didn't like me.
I was upset like because I didn't want to hurt you.
Yeah, but you didn't get hurt at all. I was broken. My heart was like shattered.
It takes me a while to like care about somebody.
But I didn't give up, and we got back together 12 hours later.
I can't just like care deeply like immediately. Like it takes me time to get to that point.
Yeah, which is why I kept pushing, fighting, and then I finally forced her into a relationship. No, I'm just kidding. I won her over, and 12 hours later we got back together. October 7th, I moved out.
Really? It was that soon after?
Yeah. October 7th. That's why I'm saying I don't think we dated on the 1st. Because it was the Thursday after the Thursday that we... We're gonna say it's the 1st because I'm confusing myself. On the 7th, I moved out.
Are we saying moved out?
Yeah, I moved out at 4 a.m. out my window. And...
Okay.
And,
He didn't have a place to go, so...
I didn't have a place to go, so Winfrey picked me up an hour later down the street because I had to
We
carry
had planned that my mom
stuff.
was gonna take him in.
Yeah, I was gonna live with her mom until I found a good place. It would be fine. Then, like, I had 10 days.
It's not that simple, though.
It's not that simple, and I had 10 days.
It takes time to get a place.
Yeah.
It's not...
Yeah, I guess it wasn't handed to me. Life wasn't handed to me, so I had to, like... It took me a while, actually, to find a place, I suppose. I moved in with Winfrey 10 days after
What
I
do you
moved in with
mean?
her mom.
You didn't, like, find a place.
Well, no,
You just started living
but
with me.
I had a plan. That was different. Like,
What do you mean? What was the plan?
to live with you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because when I moved in with your mom, the plan was to find a plan.
we didn't want to do that at first because I didn't
Yeah.
want to live with a guy before marriage.
And I didn't want to live with a girl
I
before.
didn't think that was a good idea, but we didn't really, like, have a choice.
The first couple nights I crashed on her couch in the other room. I didn't even sleep in her room. I slept in the main room.
Because we wanted to stay Christian.
Because we wanted... Well, I mean, we never stopped being Christian.
I know, I'm just making a joke.
But yeah, we wanted to
It was
be
a
like,
joke.
We wanted to stay, like, white-collar Christian.
No, that's not white. That's not being white. Like,
I'm like, you know what I mean?
Sex before marriage is wrong. Like, I believe that.
Yeah.
But I think God also, like, knows who you're gonna marry at the same time.
And, like, we had a generalized idea. We talked a lot about marriage before the proposal even happened.
Yeah.
We knew that we were going to get married.
Yeah.
Eventually. So I moved out. I'm living with Winfrey now. We moved into this place. I'm not going to name it, but we moved into this
Why not?
place because I don't want to dox us.
Oh, okay.
I don't want people to know, like, what we live around.
But we don't live there anymore.
Well, yeah, but we live near it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Anyways,
Anyways, it was a really bad.
It was a bad
apartment
place. It
complex. Many issues. Just favorite.
Really tall, many stories, all the hallways.
Very sketchy, and honestly, it's like it gives me like Portal to Hell vibes. It's like demonic.
Literally, demonic, super demonic. It was like
I have nightmares about that place.
the hallways were like service ducts. There were like pipes and wires everywhere. Like
It was creepy.
and that was just a normal hallway, except for the bottom floor, which they made look beautiful to sell you on it.
Yeah, like it looks Gucci, but it's really not.
Then they like set up a lease. And you sign it,
Well,
then
yeah,
they
but
show you
that's
everything else.
typical though. Like
I know it is typical.
I mean, not
but-
every place has that, but
But they
most
keep
do.
you. They keep you on the hook.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
scary. Luckily, she only signed a 6 month lease, so we were only
There's
there 6
not
months.
an issue with that unless the place, like, you know,
Yeah,
like there's nothing wrong with like leases. It's just if like where you have a lease at, it sucks and
Yeah.
you can't get out of it. That's when it's bad.
yeah.
But it's not bad in and of itself. It's just like if you hate where you live and you can't leave.
But yeah, we left there. The life there was interesting. We didn't.
It
spend
was
the
a
whole-
tiny studio apartment, way too small for
We
two
were only
people.
there 3 months, actually.
I wasn't expecting to be living with someone else, so I had a small place, like
She found the first place she could find and said yes,
because
and it was.
I was in a desperation to leave the place before that as well.
So it was a
So-
tiny apartment, and we didn't have a lot of room for two of us, and it was a nightmare. So we had to get out of there. So her mom had moved out of the house after she sold it and was living in an apartment until she moved to where she was going. And we switched apartments, and that's the one we're in now. It's a nice apartment. Like, we're gonna stay here, but we switched. She stayed at this place for a while. Until
Yeah,
the
we
lease
like
was up.
switched apartments with
Yeah.
my mom.
Yeah,
'Cause she was okay with. She doesn't really care. Like,
she was super chill.
yeah, like she wanted to help us out. 'Cause
And like, yeah. So we're in a much better place now. Amen and hallelujah.
yeah.
And
it was good because I ended up signing only a half-year lease, so
yeah. So
I only had to continue paying it like after I moved for like 2 or 3 months.
yeah,
So it's not like I was like paying it off for a year or something.
yeah, which is great.
Which was good because I almost signed a year lease. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah,
If you're not sure of a place, don't sign a full year lease. Okay, it's not worth it.
yeah. It's not worth it.
Because then you're stuck and it's like a legal issue. You gotta like get lawyers and stuff.
Yeah, and
Or
usually you
either
lose.
do that, or just like pay it off and like not live there if it's like really that bad. But
Yeah.
like that sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
But yeah. So after we moved here, we went to Texas. We took a trip to Texas to see a band that we didn't see. Because we were going to go see them. They were Christian metal, but they were playing with a bunch of demonic bands. So we didn't go.
Well, we just got. It's not even just that. It's just we got a bad feeling.
Bad feeling. We were in line outside and we got a bad feeling. So
which is weird because they're like a Christian metal band. I don't really know, but like, it's weird because when we
who was it again?
War of Ages.
War of Ages, right?
When we made that decision to like, we were already in line. When we decided to leave, someone from their car like yelled at us like, "Are you scared?" and like insulted us.
Oh yeah, that's
and,
right.
And like, it felt like Satan was like
right.
mad that we didn't go in that show.
Yeah, that's right. When we were going to leave,
it was really weird. Like someone
and
was
the
like,
Uber was like,
he was like,
weird
"Are
too.
you afraid?" or something. I don't know. What
So
did
we
he
took
say?
an Uber back.
Oh yeah,
the
the
Uber
Uber
couldn't find us. It was
yeah,
like, "Are you
the
sure you
Uber.
still want to ride or whatever?" And it was like being weird.
Yeah. Yeah, the Uber couldn't find us because we had to get out of there. That's just Uber, though. It's like annoying getting an Uber ride when they like can't find you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was fun. We played Texasopoly. And we went to the Texas,
We played Texasopoly at the Airbnb we were at, which was...
in the hood.
I feel like you're not explaining certain things. You're like kind of just...
Okay, go ahead.
Right
Go
now. So the Texasopoly was at our Airbnb, which he had booked, which was in the hood. It was the Texas hood. Okay.
The pictures was amazing, and the house was brightly colored and everything.
The house was great, yes.
But it was the only one in the neighborhood.
The area was not great, okay? The area was the Texas hood.
The Texas hood.
Texas hood scares me. It's like somewhere you'd be shot.
Oh, for sure.
We didn't want to walk through that hood for long periods of time.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. It was scary. I should have done more research, but I was like, "Oh, this is great and great price too. I'll take it." And then I spent like all this time like thinking, "Oh, it's gonna be great," and then we get there and it's in the middle of the hood.
The problem was we should have like researched together instead of just one of us.
Which
That's
is
when
why
stuff goes wrong.
Yeah, when one of us does it, stuff goes wrong.
When you're married, if you like do things, it's weird because like the whole one flesh concept, I understand it now. Like it's kind of literal.
Yeah, you need to do things together because if
else like something goes wrong and like Satan corrupts it. Like
it goes wrong every single time if you do it on your own. Like you need to do it together.
That's like the blunt way to describe it.
It's very blunt. Yeah.
I'm not saying
do stuff alone.
No. I'm not saying you can't do things alone, but like
it usually goes wrong when I do things alone.
Well, you can do things alone, but like you can't have the mindset of like being like doing something apart from the other person. Like I don't know. Like I can still like go and do something by myself.
Well, yeah, we can do stuff apart, but like especially if it's something like a trip to another state.
But if it's something important like that, like planning a trip, it's like
that much more important that you need to plan.
Yeah.
Together. Not just separately.
And then after that...
We ended up going home.
Yeah, we came home a day early, I think.
Yeah, because we didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Because like our whole...
No, I think we did stay. Because I had bought round-trip tickets and the tickets were like set time. I think we did stay.
We stayed until...
I think we did stay. But
yeah,
we just didn't...
we ended up going to
the
aquarium
and the botanical garden, which...
That was fun. I did enjoy that.
The butterfly garden...
Because we went to, like, the Texas, like, city out of the hood, which that was nice. That was, like, the big aquarium.
Oh, the big aquarium?
City area.
The World
like,
Aquarium?
I did like that.
The Texas World Aquarium. That was cool.
Yeah.
The
city was
I
nice.
liked the smaller one better. It wasn't as crowded.
Yeah.
I guess it was called the Children's Aquarium.
The crowded one, though, had more stuff.
It did have more stuff. It was a zoo and an aquarium all in one building in the middle of a city, which was kind of cool. But it was confusing, too, like all the, like, walking around it. Super confusing, because remember all the passageways were
Yeah,
weird, and
it was like really easy to get lost.
because it was like it used to be an office building that they turned into an aquarium / zoo, and you can imagine that like it was confusing. It was definitely confusing, but it was fun. Like I had fun, and I liked the little one, and the botanical garden like could have had more. Like they let it get run down, and they didn't care. We got cool stuff from the gift shop,
I didn't really like it. I liked the gift shop.
Gift shop was nice.
If you don't like a place, like the gift shop's always cool.
Yeah, the gift shop's usually cool. We found
True.
like little frogs. We were like, oh, Plague!
Bugs.
Yeah. Remember I took a picture with Plague and the frogs?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Like live
Silly.
frogs?
No, they were... Well, with the live frogs too, but in the bucket of rubber frogs. I have a picture. The rubber frogs in the gift
Okay,
shop.
well, that's irrelevant. Whatever.
That's irrelevant. Oh, the fountain. That was at the botanical garden. That was cool. I love these pictures. Anyway. Yeah, because the butterfly garden, bro, the warden at the butterfly garden was weird because he kept looking at
The
you.
warden?
Yeah, not. I call him the
Oh,
warden.
when we like went in.
The janitor guy.
Yeah,
He kept looking
he kept
at
like
you.
looking at me angrily when I lowered my mask.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't breathe in there because it was like super humid.
Like, I'm so sorry, we're gonna infect your butterflies with our
right, there
COVID
was nobody
breath,
in there.
but
There was no one in there.
There was
so
not
it
even
didn't
anyone
matter.
in there.
Stupid COVID, bro.
But yeah, then we came home. Bro, I don't like flying. Flying scares me. I was like super anxious, like the middle was okay.
Why does flying scare you but driving in a car doesn't? Because they're both dangerous.
Well, actually, driving a car is more dangerous than flying.
Yeah.
Flying is the safest form of
exactly.
transportation. I just do not like the feeling of being lifted and lowered.
I guess,
against
okay.
my will.
I guess, like, accident-wise, like, an airplane crash would be, like, scarier. I feel like.
Well, regardless of that, well, we decided to watch that 911 episode of the plane crash like 2 days
Did
before
we?
we got in the plane. Yeah, remember I was
Oh.
like, oh, this is the worst thing to be watching, but we couldn't stop watching
Well, we
it.
didn't know that was the episode, though.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't want to not watch it, but then I regretted watching it as the plane took off. That was scary. Bro, I don't like flying. It gives me weird sensations that I do not like. I do not consent.
It's
to
not
these
that bad.
But yeah, I proposed on February 25th. She knew it was coming. I did it. I got a ring with the help of my friend. And, yeah. Our friend Lisa was there. She helped me get the ring, and then I kind of, like, paid her off as time went on. She was super cool, though. And, like, she was happy for us.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we got married July 15th, which is, like, several months after being proposed. Some may argue it's very close to being proposed, because some proposals, like, take several years to get married.
That's
But-
that's excessive. I mean, I guess it like depends on the.
I think it depends on the situation.
Personally, for me, like if I get engaged, I don't like want to wait.
Yeah, I didn't want to wait
Year.
either. But, like, in the same respect, like,
Especially,
we didn't
it's
have a wedding.
It's different because we were living together and it felt like wrong to not be married.
yeah, we wanted to be married.
Yeah,
But we
we had
didn't-
a different situation because we were living.
We
together.
also didn't have to plan a wedding, because we just eloped. We went to the courthouse. We eloped. And,
yeah, so it was super easy and like we didn't.
And we're gonna have a wedding eventually, but like we are married now currently, and like God brought us together, and I know that this woman right here is the woman that God wants for me. She's my perfect puzzle piece. We fit together perfectly in every way.
Sometimes we irk each other.
Sometimes we irk each other, like Vikings on a warship. Urgh.
What?
That's- The word irk reminds me of Vikings. Anyway. Yeah.
What? Okay.
So yeah, that's our love story.
Yay.
Yay! We love
Kind
each
of
other.
all over the place.
It's kind of all over the place, but that's the main point.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we could tell you about, like, all the individual points, but we'd be here for hours. Like, I took her out to eat on Christmas Eve. We had Asian.
Yeah, Asian food.
Asian food. She was grumpy at me before, but after she had food, she was happy.
Yeah.
She was a happy girl.
I don't even know what I was mad about.
I don't remember. I think we had an argument about something, and then, like, udon appears in front of her face.
No,
She's like,
I got
"What?"
curry. I got curry, and I took
Oh, yeah.
some of your udon.
That's right. You tried my
I didn't
udon.
know what udon was yet,
Right.
because I hadn't tried
Right.
it.
Udon is the best.
It is.
Because it's Korean. Korean food's good, babe.
It is, yes.
It's my
I agree.
favorite. Asian food. Kinda love the Asians. Yeah, that's our love story.
Yeah.
Mwah. Okay. That's it. Bye. I don't know. I guess that's it,
Yeah.
right? Is there anything else you want to
Oh, I want to explain.
Explain.
Like, well, I need your help. Like,
Well, let's explain.
like what happens after you get married? Because you don't understand.
You don't understand until it happens.
Like,
Like, we just thought it was a piece of paper.
how
but
do
it's
you
like so much more.
explain? Yeah, it's
So,
more
like,
than just a piece of
we-
paper. It's literally a spiritual thing. Like God
It's spiritual, emotional, mental, physical,
God like
everything.
blesses your union and like completely unifies you in a way that's like
You are one flesh. You are one person. You are
yeah.
two different people, but still the same person. You are together in a house. Like, you are a household now. Like, for real. You're not just boyfriend and girlfriend. You are husband and wife. And it's so powerful.
Yeah.
The everything. It's just so powerful. So much more powerful in your life. And
It's just like obviously like regular breakups suck, but the thought of like separating from the person you're married to, it like feels
wrong.
soul shattering.
It is so
and, like,
shattering.
It just
And it's something we will never have to face ourselves, because we're never gonna break up.
yeah.
We're never gonna
Break up.
No,
We're not dating.
we're never gonna divorce. We're never gonna split up.
It's just
Split
like
a pup.
the thought of being without him like hurts my soul a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The thought of being alone just breaks me, and I don't want to ever be alone ever again. I want to be with my wife forever.
I love you.
I love you too.
Sorry if this was like kind of everywhere.
Long, rambling everywhere. But yeah, that's our love story.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it. To our sappy romanticness. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Praise God and hallelujah for bringing us together and for everything else.
Yeah.
Mwah.